welcome to my channel. I'm Elma. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. You've seen it from the title. We have a collab going on. Today, I'm joined by Eric Spiffy.
But you can just call me Spiff.
Round of applause, round of applause, round of applause. So in today's video, what we're going to be doing is using the Makeup by Mario Master Metallic palette. We love, do we love this? Do we love this?
Oh my god, we love this. At first we didn't love it, but it grew on us.
At first we didn't.
It grew on us.
And we decided to do a whole video, well, not on this palette, in all honesty. The makeup is secondary. You're here for the questions, holiday traditions. We're gonna be talking about those, sharing, swapping some stories, talking about makeup. So you know what to do. Grab yourself a little snack, grab yourself a little drink, okay? Because you're gonna be here for like 2 videos, mine and Eric's.
Yeah.
So if you want to see how we achieve this look, just keep on watching. Make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you check out Eric Spiffy's video on their channel. I'm going to be linking it in the description box below. So right after you're done watching this, you're going to go watch theirs, okay? Promise? Pinky swear? Let's pinky.
Okay, and we had a blast.
Yes, listen, we've been filming for ages, we've been planning this for ages, and we're so excited to be bringing this to you. So I do hope you enjoy it. Sit back, relax, enjoy!
Yes!
I gotta tell you something I could do.
Okay, so I'm gonna start off with my eyes because that's what I'm used to doing. I'm actually gonna zoom you guys in a little bit because I want you to see what's going on. What do you start off with, Eric?
I like to start off with my complexion. I don't know how people start off with their eyes first and then their complexion. It just doesn't work for me.
I'm people!
I am definitely like, I need to do my face first.
Because I feel brows are the longest to get going.
Right, you got me to do my brows first because I was like, I need to do these first. These are important.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start off with the eyes, and I'm gonna be using my favorite eye primer, which is the Fenty Beauty Amplify. I love this primer so much. There's something about it, like it's sticky and tacky. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with the Jackie Aina palette, and I'm gonna go in my crease with the color Ginger. It's so funny because when we both decided to like do this and we're like, what palettes are we gonna use? And we're like, okay, for the Mario palette, but it's only shimmers. We're gonna need something to help, and the both of us like literally was like, the Jackie Aina palette.
The Jackie Aina palette is everything, and I'm so happy that we both have found a love for this palette because honestly, she came out with a bomb palette, I'm not gonna lie. And the packaging is so cute. She was definitely keeping in mind of the black and the browns because she was like, sweetie, we need a palette for us, you know?
That actually show up.
A perfect palette. It blends like butter.
It's so amazing because like I really feel like she really hit the nail on this one. Like it's just mad how pigmented and true to color, because like I think that's one of the problems I kind of had with the Modern Renaissance. Although a really nice palette, I feel like those browns and reds, for some reason they pulled like a little bit more gray. What's your traditional holiday meal like?
So traditionally, I am obviously American, but also have a Latinx background. So my family is originally from Mexico. I'm like 3rd generation Mexican American. So my family likes to prepare obviously a lot of traditional Mexican food. First thing that comes to mind, we kind of do it also similar to like how you would start, like it's Christmas Eve for us, the night before Christmas, and so it's pretty much like the whole family comes over to somebody's house. Usually it's my grandmother's house, and we all usually like lay all of our gifts underneath the tree, and everyone usually is like a potluck and everyone will bring something. But the main thing that we like to have are tamales.
Ooh, I know what that is.
Yeah, like tamales are amazing, and my family makes them every single year. Or we'll go and buy some, there's a ton of tamale stands. I mean, like some sketchy places where you would buy tamales, like someone's like back of the truck, like just has like a couple ice chests, but like those are the best.
Listen, when it comes to like, I feel like African food, Latin food, you get the best kind of food in some like dingy place in the backyard of somewhere where it looks sus, but then you peep someone who knows where you're going and they're like, you're on the right track.
Yeah, yeah, like that. Like my cousin Mike, who is down the street selling them in an ice chest. Like I'm gonna go there. You know what I mean? But it's always like a fun little tradition that my family will have. Well, where we have a giant table and somebody's mixing the masa. You know, somebody's cooking the pork, somebody's cooking the beans to then stuff the tamales with, and then you know it's like one of those things where you have like the corn husks and you rub the masa. It's very like hands-on. It's very like are sitting down, and so you rub the masa.
I love that. That reminds me of back home. But when I say back home, I mean Africa, like Nigeria, Ghana, all that. So just for reference.
And so yeah, I mean that's definitely one of the traditional dishes. Menudo is also traditional.
What's that?
Menudo is a soup that we have. It has like hominy in it. It has like some cilantro. It has pig's feet.
Don't worry, you're talking.
Oh, okay, you understand. Okay.
Oh no, don't worry. Tell me what it is.
Okay.
Pig feet. Fish head.
It's made with cow stomach in a broth with red chili pepper as a base. There's hominy, lime, onions, oregano. There's some pork in there. Usually, yeah, you'll find like occasional pig feet hanging around. It's so good. I don't like to eat the pig's feet. It just kind of like floats in there for me. But the hominy is like always like the best part. I love hominy.
You're just like, oh yes, please give it to me.
Yeah. And then I like the broth itself is just so comforting and warm. Oh, you have it like with a tortilla, a corn tortilla. Oh gosh, it's so good.
Like the proper corn tortilla, not the El Paso shit that they pass off as tortilla.
Yeah, no. And like you warm them up in the microwave. Oh, it's the full experience with it.
Oh, that sounds so yummy.
I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, sometimes we'll do like carne guisada as well, which is like beef cubes. You just cook the beef cubes in a crock pot. You usually just throw it in a slow cooker and you forget about it the entire day. It's so tender, and then you make the gravy out of just like simple water and flour, and then you just throw it into the meat with the juices, and it just creates this like gravy looking. It looks kind of gross, but honestly it tastes delicious.
Yo, listen, the grossest things are the yummiest things, man. Like, get dressed for the holidays or...
That also depends. I mean, the previous years, my parents have always wanted to have a theme.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do like pajamas.
That's cute.
I live so far away that like it's kind of hard for me to travel, and I work in the service industry, so last time I spent Christmas with them was 3 years ago, yeah.
Same here. It's always nice when you're able to see like your family for the holidays. You know, that's what they push on you during the holidays, like to be with your family. And I don't find it very fair because depending on your circumstances, it's maybe not always, you know, a possibility. So, yeah.
Oh, my mom's trying so hard to get me down to go down there this year, and I'm like, Mom, we're in a pandemic. Don't make this really hard on me.
Oh, yeah, I get that. Like, my mom sent me a message this morning, and she's like, I feel lonely. I'm not gonna be with my kids this holiday. And I'm just like, oh, my heart is broken, but this is really not helping.
Yeah, like, it's not, like, the pressure is really on me now.
I know my eyes look a little crazy right now, but trust the process, okay?
Oh yeah, do you want to tell the people what you're using right now?
So right now I'm using the Makeup by Mario Master Metallics palette, and I was thinking of going on this side of things, blue side, like kind of like challenge myself and going like a halo, so that's why the center is bare. So yeah, that's what we're working towards. We're gonna get there, hopefully. What about you? How is it?
Well, I was supposed to go down for Thanksgiving, but that didn't happen. I ended up canceling my plans last minute, and then I haven't spent Christmas with my family for 4 years now. So, you know, I usually just spend it. I'm usually working at a restaurant, so I'm busy with my coworkers and friends, and we usually throw just like little like Friendsgiving, and then we throw like little Christmas time, just like little celebration here. It's nice. I like it. Yeah, I think definitely being up here by myself, like no family at all whatsoever, you start to learn you can have a family. Just because you're not blood relatives doesn't mean that you're not family.
Yeah. Favorite baking powder?
I have been using the RCMA No Color Powder. So affordable. It works wonders. There's no flashback. It works great for medium skin tones. I've used it on a couple clients before that have deeper skin tones. It's okay. I think they have a tinted one now.
I find it so nice that finally companies are not only, you know, like they're like, oh, we have so many foundations, but it's like, okay, but what about bronzer and all the rest?
Yeah, I mean, I think honestly, it's still kind of sad though, because like you'll still go to drugstores and you just don't see all available shades in store, and particularly the deeper ones still, and it kind of just drives me insane. I'm like, wait.
Do you now know why I don't go to drugstores?
Yeah, I'm glad that things are on the better end now, and they're still getting better. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done, but it's heading in the right direction.
Okay, so I have a question for you. What is your favorite holiday movie?
I was definitely going to ask you that also. You know, I'm not one of those, I don't think I've ever seen A Christmas Story ever. It like plays on TBS here in the States like all day. Like for 24 hours. It's like a thing that they do here in America. It's like
Mariah Carey on the 30th of November.
One of my favorite movies is probably either Last Holiday with Queen Latifah, like, cause I love her, and I remember being a young kid always wanting to watch the movie. It's just, have you seen it before?
Yeah, it has Jean Depardieu in it, the French guy.
Yeah, she does actually go to Paris, right?
Mm-hmm, the cooking thing, right?
Yeah, so that movie, I like Last Christmas with Chris Brown because his version of Last Christmas is my favorite Christmas song to listen to. It's like, this Christmas, the fireside is blazing right. And then like, he just like does a really good rendition of it. It's so good. Like anytime that This Christmas comes on, I immediately think of his version that he does. I don't like him as a person, but he can sing really well.
That's, I feel, the unfortunate thing of living in the 21st century is being so hyper aware of all these really talented shit people.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up, I like to watch Harry Potter because they usually throw like the Harry Potter like series all like throughout Christmas. So I was like, that is definitely another one that like I love to watch during Christmas time. But like J.K. Rowling, nah.
I'm like, honey, you are doing so good. So good.
Yeah.
Why'd you gotta like, ugh.
Why you gotta do this to us, J.K.?
So this is how this is looking. I'm liking it. I'm not mad. So what about you? Good gifter.
I'm a horrible gifter. I'm a really bad gifter.
Really?
I am, and I wish I was better, and I want to be better at gifting. And so like I kind of started to write a list of what potentially I would get like my sister and my little brother and my mom and my dad. I'm glad because I usually wait to the very last minute, or I just don't get them anything at all, and I feel really bad about it because I'm so far away. I don't know, I just feel like I'm not participating in the family traditions anymore, and I want to be there, but it's hard because I don't see y'all as often, so I don't like know what you like or what you want, and you're growing up. Like my brother just turned 17, so how am I supposed to know what a 17-year-old likes?
Usually, like, when I know someone is into makeup or something like that, and, like, I really don't know what to get them, I would get them, like, say, a sample. You know, like, those, like, around the holidays, you get those with, like, a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I'll get that and a gift card on the side so they can buy, like, whatever they want. Okay, so my next question to you is, you said you're not a good gifter, but are you good at wrapping presents, or do you go to the mall and tell them, here's my share, wrap it up for me?
I'm definitely like, do you have a gift box? Yeah, let's get the gift box. Or like, I'll get a bag. I definitely do not, like, my grandmother likes to keep wrapping paper. Like, she'll, like, the next day after Christmas, she'll go to the store and buy wrapping paper to save for next year because she loves to wrap presents. I am not like that. I am the opposite. I'm like, the store needs to have a gift box. I need them to put a bow on it, something.
Hello, we're back.
Hello.
We're fed, nourished, caffeinated.
I needed that definitely because I was, you know, just standing under these lights. It gets really hot. It gets intense.
Don't forget to check out the product details in the description box.
I feel like I would. I think I did a couple videos a while back. It wasn't like all 31 days. I definitely.
Oh, the quarantine videos! I love those!
Like a couple years ago, whenever I was still living in the dorms, and I did a couple like holiday videos with friends, and I was like, oh, I want to like pre-plan. That was like back in my like fun days when I was doing like fun like little games. I remember there was one challenge that I did where me and my friend, we had it was just like, I don't even know where I came up with these ideas, but it was just like, I think it was in high school.
Oh, is it when you lived in that other, did you do like Vlogmas like last year with your other friend who also does drag?
I did 13 days of SPIFFY'S.
Yeah, I remember that.
But it was not 13 days. It was like 6 days, and I was like, yep, nope, I'm definitely like, this is hard.
That's exactly why I wouldn't do it, because I'd be so scared to like say, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then I don't do it, and then I get shit on for not doing it, and then I just feel bad.
Yeah, definitely that like lesson learned on some of those things, because people did call me out on that, and I was like, damn.
And people be calling people out. They just don't care. They're like, you promised this. And the thing is, I get it. I totally get it. Like, when I have, like, YouTubers that I watch, like, for example, Bailey Sarian, her Murder Mystery Makeup Mondays. Like, when she doesn't show up on a Monday, I'm like, sis. Like, I don't tell her that. Like, I don't go on people's thingy because I'm like, I'm a YouTuber. I know that life happens. But in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, honey, I was waiting for your video. My Monday is off now.
And for a while I was like really consistent with it, and I had like a new video, and I was like on my editing, I was like doom boom 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 boom, like knocking it out. But yeah, it gets hard sometimes when you make those commitments.
This is really good because it's gonna segue into the next question I had for you actually. It's like, I know it's a Christmas holiday video, but with the holiday comes the new year. And although 2020 was like pretty crazy, let's admit it, let's not front. What are you looking forward towards to 2021 in regards to your channel? Like, what's the vibe? Like, what is that thing that you're just like,
I've been wanting to do this video for a while now, but I have a vision board from back when I was in high school.
Nice.
This is an old vision board that I like had, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put up some goals. Like, I had YouTube on here. This was like in high school, like 2014. But yeah, just like little things like wanting to work at Sephora, go to IMATS, you know, work for Mac, do YouTube. And I found this when I went back home recently. I was like, I want to do a video, change up this whole vision board, and like plan out so many different things, and
like take us through you doing your vision board, like?
Yeah, and like the reasonings behind it. But like there's so many things that I want for this upcoming year. I think that this pandemic has shown me a lot about like mental health and taking some time for yourself and realizing that life will always come at you wherever, you know what I mean?
Whatever, you may have a plan, but life will always, yeah.
Exactly, but like to also understand that like taking time from yourself and not always feeling you have to be committed to do this or to do that, because you don't know what's gonna happen. And so I want to take that thought, that you know,
that thought process, yeah.
Yeah, and apply that to my next coming projects, and I want to get better with like special effects makeup, and I want to study more makeup, and I really want to get into not being influenced too much by artists around me, and just start to create my own, like just having fun with it.
Like find your vision of what you are, opposed to be constantly not only inspired but also kind of like in competition of, more as like, okay, this is my path, let me follow that.
Yes. Yeah, and so I want to find my own path, and I want to travel more, and I want to do fun and creative projects, and I feel like next year is definitely going to be that for me.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, I wish you all the best for that.
Thank you.
Blush I'm gonna be using, and I'm using this blush because my lips are gonna be more on the pinkier side, is the NARS Deep Throat. That one is like, I feel a classic and a really good. How about you?
Well, this will be my first ever Christmas tree that I buy for my apartment. I've never purchased a Christmas tree for my like self. So I'm starting my own traditions this year. And so I'm going back and forth if I want to buy like a real one or a fake one, because I would like to keep the fake one and just have it like on backup. But most likely it'll be...
Okay, so now we're gonna move to my favorite part of my whole makeup application. Highlighter. I love highlighter so much. So I'm gonna be using, this is a new one that I recently purchased during the VIB sale. It's a Hollywood Super Glow highlighter from Charlotte Tilbury. It's a face and body, and it's just pure gorgeousness. And I'm gonna be actually using, I think, the Morphe brush to apply it. We'll see how it goes. One thing I really like about this highlighter, and I've applied it a couple of times, is that it gives you, well, just look. It just gives you like such a nice, like a sheen, like some kind of like wetness. Do you see that? Non-beauty YouTuber to watch?
I have a guilty pleasure of watching Timmy Tomato. He does food reviews. He has like 1.2 million like subscribers, but like he reviews like fast food, high-end food. Like I think he's known for like his 24-hour food challenges where he only orders for 24 hours from this like restaurant or like whatever. Kind of gross, but like it's like a guilty pleasure. Like I love to see like what is he gonna eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like is he gonna have a snack in between? I don't know. And he definitely has a personality, and he's just like constantly just eating food left and right. I'm like, I love this. I want everything about this.
So I'm gonna be using the Artist Couture Plumping Lip Gloss in Sugar Baby. Listen, I have a video where I talk about my favorite lip glosses. I'm gonna have it up here. Check it out. Finish off my hair and everything and come back so y'all can, you know, do the whole beauty shot. Okay fam, so we're all done. This is the finished look. I am so happy about how everything turned out. We're definitely twinning on this one. The pink lip and the Mario palette on the eyes. I am loving that olive tone is doing something. I find that like with brown eyes, blues and greens, we're there. Option.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and these blues and silver moments on your eye, I'm like, you are serving it. You know I love a nice dark halo, smoky eye, just giving it all to me.
Honestly, if you want to recreate this look, make sure you tag us so we know that, you know, you've done this look. And make sure you check out Eric's channel. The links to their Instagram, their YouTube, all that is going to be in the description box, as well as links to all the products that we use. Make sure you like this video and also subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell because you know that YouTube stays forever trifling. We're not taking this into 2021. Let's get this subscribers going.
Let's get it going. Let's get it going.
Join the family. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you have wonderful holidays. I will see you in my next one. Go check out Eric's channel and I will see you, yeah, in my next one. Oh, a couple of videos have just popped up on the screen. Make sure you check them out if you haven't already. And yeah, kisses.
Bye.